Is it better to buy an existing house or is it better to build a house? There are definitely advantages to both, and there's a lot to consider. So I'm gonna share the pros and cons of buying an existing home, along with the pros and cons of building a house. In 20 years as a realtor here in Utah, I've personally helped hundreds of individuals buy a home. And there's a common mistake that will cause many of you to be consumed with regret. Because I love you, I'm gonna explain what this mistake is and teach you how to avoid it. And at the end of this video, I'll share an incredible opportunity that you have right now. And I'll make some recommendations to guide you through the home build process. Before I get started, I should mention that some of this information will vary by location and change as the housing market continues to fluctuate. Let's start with the advantages of buying an existing home. Number one, as I mentioned, the price of existing homes is often lower than what it would cost to build a house. Though in this current market, this isn't always true. I'll talk more about this later. Number two, you'll know your monthly payment because you can lock in your mortgage rate today. Number three, you can close in 30 to 45 days. Number four, in this market, sellers are willing to negotiate, which means they may be willing to pay your closing costs and or a rate buy down. Number five, existing homes often include window coverings and customization or upgrades that the previous owner has put into the home. The seller might even include the refrigerator, washer, or dryer, among other things. Number six, you might get mature trees and bushes. And the home will most likely include full landscaping and possibly a fence. Many of these items add value and can save you thousands of dollars. So what are the disadvantages of buying existing? Obviously, many of the disadvantages have to do with the age of the home, how well it's been maintained, and if the home has been updated, among other things. But let's start with the two things that can devalue a house faster than anything else. Number one, inside pets. I love animals more than most, but inside creatures often leave undetected filth, including defecating on the carpet. If you have allergies to animals, the home, no matter how lovely, simply might not work. What's worse than pets? Number two, humans. Sadly, some people are worse than animals. Unkept homes can invite pests like mice and rats who leave urine and feces, spreading bacteria and viruses everywhere. Filthy humans also invite ants, cockroaches, bed bugs, fleas, and spiders. Forget having the home professionally cleaned, I'd rather just burn it down. And lazy people often avoid basic home maintenance. When a home isn't taken care of, small issues can become disasters. In a moment, I'll talk about potential problems that you may run into when purchasing an existing home, and I'll make a suggestion that could save you thousands of dollars in repairs or even from making a terrible mistake. Number three, carpet. As I mentioned, the filth from pets and humans often ends up in the carpet, which is basically a giant sponge. Even a professional cleaning won't get everything. I dread the thought of stepping on someone's giant crescent-shaped toenail clipping. And I wouldn't want my baby crawling around on a contaminated carpet. If I purchased an existing home, I would most likely replace all the carpets. Does that make me a diva? Number four, paint. Existing homes can have any number of paint issues. The interior color may be out of style, certain walls or rooms may have been painted weird colors, and paint touch-ups could be needed. But I swear you can never get the colors to match. So paint touch-ups often become much more. And I'm not even gonna start with how much it sucks to remove wallpaper. Number five, repair and replacement costs. Unless the home is fairly new, you can count on having to make repairs and replacing things soon after moving in. Old homes can have loads of issues, and the older the home is, the more often you'll need to repair and replace things. But even newer homes can be costly. One of my friends purchased a large home that was only about 12 years old. After just 1 year of living in the home, they realized that the AC units and the furnaces needed to be replaced. And then of course, the water heater went out. The cost to replace these items can easily exceed $15,000. Older homes often require loads of updating. Number six, mold. It can make you sick and it can be expensive to remove, especially when undetected. And if you have a leak from sewage, the cost can be astronomical as everything that potentially came in contact with the sewer water will need to be removed. You will need a professional mitigation team to repair the damage, and it could take several days. Number seven, meth. Some toxins can only be detected by specific testing. The cost to remediate meth can exceed $20,000, but if it's severe, you could easily pay more than $100,000. I know a realtor who purchased a home that had previously been used as a meth lab. Soon after moving in, his family became ill. They had to leave their home, and I can't imagine the cost of mitigation. You may also want to test for radon. It's an odorless radioactive gas that seeps into your home, and it can cause lung cancer. Number eight, unwelcome guests. I'm not talking about your mother-in-law. There's nothing I can do for you there. I'm talking about the creatures that can cause serious damage, like termites and ants. These insects may go unnoticed until it's too late. When I was a home inspector in Oregon, I had several encounters with destructive creatures. Usually, the home is just fine and can easily be treated. But I once found myself in a potentially lethal situation. As I crawled through a tight crawl space under a house with my flashlight, I noticed a tiny hole in the main beam running under the middle of the home. I hit the large beam with my pick and it exploded into sawdust. Needless to say, I couldn't get out from underneath that house fast enough. While in these tight, dark spaces, I've also crossed paths with raccoons, skunks, and all kinds of spiders. If you're purchasing an existing home, always hire a home inspector. A standard inspection will only cost you a few $100s, but it could save you thousands and potentially protect you from purchasing a property with major issues. You may consider paying more to have the home tested for mold, meth, and radon, or anything else that might concern you. Now, just real quick, if you're finding this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up. For real estate tips or stay up to date on the latest housing trend, please subscribe and ring the bell to be notified each time I post new videos. Thanks. Okay, before I talk about building, what's this massive mistake that so many people make when buying a home? Well, most people put too much focus on the price. They should be more concerned with what the home will cost. Older homes are often priced below what builders charge. But building a house will most likely decrease your cost of home ownership. New homes almost always provide more value, and I'm shocked by how many people never even consider it. As I share the pros and cons of new home construction, most of you will agree that building is better. And this list won't take into consideration the incredible opportunity that the current housing market is presenting. I'll elaborate more in just a moment. Okay, so here's the disadvantages of building a house. Number one, you'll need to be patient. It can take 6 to 12 months from the time of contract to close. And with unexpected changes in the market, it could take longer. For clarity, the actual time of construction is 3 to 4 months, but it can take several months to go through the design and the permitting process. For a lot of you, this might be a good thing as it gives you more time to plan and save money. Number two, no guaranteed closing date. The unpredictability of the home build process, along with the housing market, make it nearly impossible for builders to give a solid closing date, much less an estimated closing date. That means your life will be in limbo until the home nears completion. This can be frustrating for those who have a home to sell as you try to time the completion of the new home with the sale and the closing of your old home. Most builders won't give you a solid closing date until the home is 30 to 45 days from completion. Number three, building can be stressful. The new home construction process can be overwhelming. Many struggle to understand what's happening or why certain things aren't happening at the pace they expected. A lot of people become disgruntled before construction even begins as they drive past the home site week after week, disappointed that construction still hasn't started on their home. Number four, you're just a number. If you build with a large company, you might feel like the builder doesn't care about you. Truth is, they probably don't. Obviously, I'm not talking about all home builders, but responses to your questions or concerns can be cold. The large builders in particular don't want to hear from you, and they definitely don't want your suggestion on how to build the home. When you sign a builder contract, they're going to tell you in a gentle way to sit down, shut up, and enjoy the ride. Or don't enjoy the ride, just stay out of our way and let us build the house. Number five, you may feel lost and confused. The home build process is complicated. A million things can go wrong, many of which are out of the builder's control. A client of mine got mad at the builder as she waited for construction to start on her home. Turns out the city was to blame, taking 17 weeks on her building permit. Often, a home will sit for weeks with no progress. The industry saw heavy delays during COVID as builders dealt with labor and material shortages. But delays can happen in any market. If you're in a hurry and you don't want the stress from building a home, most builders offer quick move-in homes, also known as spec homes. You may find the perfect home all ready to go. Number six, new homes cost more up front. When you build, you're getting the latest and the greatest, well, everything. Because everything is new, you won't need to repair or replace anything for a long time. Though, in this market, it can actually be cheaper to build, which I'll talk more about in just a minute. Number seven, landscaping and fencing is not included. Builders usually include the front yard landscaping, but it's on you to finish the yard. Fencing is rarely included as well. Depending on the size of your home site and the fencing material, this can cost you more than $10,000. You may consider having the builder complete these projects for you, adding the cost into your loan. Also, most builders will not include a refrigerator, washer, or dryer. So remember to budget for that. Number eight, you might be ignored once you close. This is not true of all builders, but once you've closed on the home, it can be tough to get builders back into the house for issues that arise due to poor workmanship or defective items in the home. Because many builders are difficult to work with, and due to the confusing nature of the home build process, always hire a realtor with new home construction experience. An experienced agent can recommend the best builders, provide valuable insight, and they'll know something's being done incorrectly. Agents who work with home builders on a regular basis will know when the builder is doing something wrong, and they understand how to quickly resolve the issues. Best part, hiring an agent to represent you is free. It's true, the builder will pay your agent's commission. If you're looking to build a house in Utah, don't hesitate to reach out to me with your questions. I'd be honored to serve you. Okay, so what are the advantages of building a home? Number one, better quality. Houses today are constructed using the latest and greatest products. Newly constructed homes are also built to a higher standard to meet the latest building codes and home building practices. Number two, warranties. Not only will the builder provide their own warranty, which will cover most things that go wrong in the home for the first year or two, but many other components of the home will come with their own manufacturer's warranty. Builders also often include a structural warranty on the home. Number three, no repairs or replacements. Everything is new, so you're not gonna have to repair or replace anything for a long time. Think about the time, money, and frustration you'll save by not having to fix things. Number four, energy efficiency. The efficiency for each builder varies based on their included features and the quality of construction, but you'll have the ability to add upgrades that will increase your home's efficiency. Many houses today are framed tighter, allowing less energy loss. And more insulation can be added to homes, which are often constructed with thicker exterior walls. New homes often include double pane Lowy glass windows, more efficient furnaces, water-saving appliances, and etc. These standard practices and innovative features can equal hundreds of dollars in savings every month. Number five, smart homes. It's not uncommon for builders to include smart home technology, while others offer it as an upgrade. This includes top-of-the-line wiring for high-speed internet. If you work from home, your Ethernet cable could be vital. Having low-grade wiring can be frustrating when you're trying to watch a show or play games online. Some builders today include features that make home life safer and more enjoyable. Number six, new appliances and fixtures. Not only will the brand new appliances last longer, but they'll often do the job better and more efficiently. Your appliances, along with the plumbing and electrical fixtures, will look great for years to come, and they're much more likely to match the newest trends. Number seven, master plan communities loaded with amenities. Obviously, not all new home construction is built in master plan communities, but it can be a huge benefit. Sure, it includes a monthly HOA payment, but you may get maintained parks and green space, pools, playgrounds, jogging trails, a clubhouse, a fitness center, and more. Yes, HOAs can be annoying, but they'll keep your community looking great, sustaining the value of your home. Number eight, better designs. These days, homes are constructed to meet the needs of the individuals who are purchasing homes in each specific location. Builders choose specific floor plans to meet the demand. So when you visit a model home, there should be at least one floor plan that meets your needs. Homes today are designed to include the most popular features, and homes are designed to maximize the square footage, providing more usable space. Number nine, customization. When you build, you choose the home site, the floor plan, and the features that fit your lifestyle. With so many home builders, you have loads of incredible options. And most builders have 3 to 4 different exterior looks for each home for you to choose from. And a lot of builders will allow you to make structural changes to their floor plans to meet your wants and needs. You can choose the upgrades and options that fit your personality. As long as you can afford it, you do pretty much whatever you want. Number 10, it's your castle. Whether you build or buy existing, few things in life trump the satisfaction of home ownership. The benefits, both financial and personal, cannot be numbered. But nothing beats moving into a brand new home that you designed. A new home comes with peace of mind, knowing that it's fresh and it's clean. It can truly be your sanctuary from the world. Not only do you get a new house, but you'll likely live in a brand new neighborhood where many others are new to the area. It's easy to meet people and build lifelong friendships. If you move to a growing area, you might also get new schools, stores, churches, parks, and more. When you consider all these benefits, it's hard to imagine why anyone would purchase an existing home. So even if the price to build is a little higher, a new home will cost you less on a monthly basis and over time. New home construction simply provides the best value, both financially and personally. If you're wanting to buy a home, but the market has you feeling uncertain, consider this. The best time to buy real estate is when there's fear in the market. These higher mortgage rates are a blessing, as many wannabe home buyers are too afraid to purchase a home. It's the perfect time to build a home because home builders have reduced their prices significantly and they're offering huge incentives. In many locations, new homes are cheaper than existing homes. Because mortgage rates are expected to come down, the 8 to 12 month build time should allow you to get a lower rate when the home is completed. There are loads of incredible reasons why you should consider new home construction. When you're done with this video, watch why right now is the perfect time to build a house. If you're ready to get started, before you meet with builders, watch most important questions to ask before you build a home. I have hundreds of videos to guide you through the home build process. Look for the links below. If you're looking to buy, sell, build a home, or invest in Utah real estate, I get contacted all the time. Please feel free to call or text me with your questions. I'd love to meet you, and I'm honored to serve you. For everyone else, please feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. I always do my best to respond to each one of you. If you have a friend or a family member looking to build a home, you can easily text this video to them. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and ring the bell to be notified each time I post new videos. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Ty the Real Estate Guy. If you found this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to ring that little bell below. It'll make you feel good.